grill on top of them because I could grill a mean steak. So, I got to have a grill out there. So, but man, I'm steady busy trying to get rid of grass, and some people are watering it. I'm like, what the hell are you doing that for? You know it's going to rain tomorrow, right? You don't need to water the grass. It's going to rain, all right? It'll water itself. So it's just something I thought of when I was out there cutting the grass. Why on earth do people water the grass? It already grows too fast as it is. It already grows too fast as it is. You want to make it grow faster. Some people put fertilizer and everything. Oh, man. Some people put fertilizer in everything. They're speeding up the growth. I know a lot of them are just trying to make it look cute, but they're still stupid. Oh, man. I mean, this is not out west. Out west, there's a lot of areas with no grass. And when you're from states that grass grows by itself, it's, everywhere, unless you put blacktop down or concrete. And out west, there's no grass in a lot of places. It's like the freaking Roadrunner cartoon where tumbleweed just blowing down the street or something. It's a desert, so they plant grass out west just so they can have lawns to grow and to water and then to cut with the lawnmower. Let's grow our hair as fast as we can. Let's put super growth formula in there, and as soon as it's an inch, let's cut it all off. To me, that's a very similar thing, only there's more grass. But I was pushing that more, and it's not hard to push, but it's still, you're out there pushing it, and then you see someone else watering the grass, and you're thinking, what the hell is he doing? Why is he doing that? It's going to water itself, man. It rains enough in Ohio, so I don't know. Some of this stuff just comes to me, and I'm thinking, what the hell? And I mention it. Another thing that's just a personal thing of mine, and that is going live on Facebook. And the reason I'm laughing because, I don't know, I got a lot of people on my page that think going live is like the greatest thing ever when they are saying nothing. I mean, they're saying less than nothing. Some of them, and I'm not mentioning any names, but some of them are not even boring. They're just confusingly ridiculous. Like they're like, I hardly ever look at anyone's going live because there's a few of them that I have looked at, and it's when it says so and so is going live, I looked at it before and it was nothingness. I mean, they were saying nothing. I can't even remember what they were saying, but I remember thinking at the time, you're going live for this? You're embarrassing yourself, man. Stop it, please. But some of them are even worse than nothing. It would be better if they just went live and just didn't say anything. Just took the camera and sort of walked around with it. That would be better than some of this dumb shit that's coming out of some of these people's mouths that they deem legitimate to go live on Facebook. I mean, you could go live if you want. I mean, it's your account. It's your camera. It's you posting it. You could do whatever you want. I'm not saying you're not entitled to go live. All I'm saying is your going live looks stupid because it's no content. Not anything worthy of people looking at. You know what I'm saying? And thinking, oh, this is interesting. No, it's not interesting. It's stupid. I hate to put it bluntly, but listen, I've looked at some of these going lives, and some of them are so stupid they're funny. like, like you look at it and you're thinking, "No, this is horrific. This is horrendous." But I can't take my eyes off of it because it's so dumb. Like this, like yeah, for instance, let's just say this is a hypothetical. I'm just making this up. That someone goes live and for the first 20, 30, 40 seconds, they don't say anything. They just moving the camera around. So you're just watching this person pointing the camera at themselves from different angles, and it looks and it looks like they're moving around. The camera's bouncing and shaking and moving left and right and up and down, and that's when the annoyance starts. The fact that they're not saying anything at first, some of them, and then they're just sort of moving around, and then when they do finally say something, it's nothing. I mean, some people are just sitting there and getting high and stuff, and they really say nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. Like here's an example of somebody going live. Some of the ones I've seen at random, just random ones that I've looked at. Like 99% of them, when I see somebody go live, I scroll right past it because I'm thinking this is going to be a complete waste of time watching it. It's not. It's annoying, basically. But here's an example of what some people do. They go live, and like I said, for the first half a minute, they don't say anything. They're just sort of moving around a little bit, walking. And then here's an example of some of the dialogue and how it goes. Yeah, beat. For real though, man. Shit. Motherfuckers don't know. Y'all ain't hip. You know what I'm saying? For real. Gotta do this. And I'm thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? You ain't said anything yet. You haven't said anything. So, if any of you who like to go live with no content are hearing this, let's cut those going live on Facebooks down to a minimum, because you're not saying anything that anyone would give a fuck about watching on Facebook. I hate to put it bluntly and be, honest. But I had to do it because I've seen way more going lives with nothing, just full of nothingness. You're embarrassing yourself. You don't know it, but you're walking around saying nothing that anyone with good sense would care about. And I'm trying to help you. I'm saving you right now by telling you, please stop going live with nothing to say. That's basically what it amounts to. You know what I mean? That's why I don't go live, because I don't have nothing to say. If I have something to say, I say it on the show. Like that. Like telling people, stop going live with nonsense. Saying things that are nonsense or cryptic. Everybody makes a cryptic post every now and then. We all do it because we got something on our mind. Doesn't mean everybody on our friends list is going to know what we're talking about, but that's fine. You can make a cryptic post every now and then, because whoever you're talking about, sooner or later they might read it and then they'd be like, oh, okay. But to me, going live is different because it's video and you talking, and it's not like you can talking in words is not the same as texting something. you can text something, you know what I'm saying, and whoever you text it to, they probably understand what you mean. But when you're speaking to someone and they can hear you, you probably should say, exactly what you mean. And no one does, not no one. Some people do. But a lot of people don't do that when they go live. It still either doesn't make sense what they're saying, or it does make sense, but it's so little. Like, you're just going live just to say, hey, yeah, what up, fools? For real though, I'm like, man, stop. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cut it out. So, I don't know. I think I've mentioned going live before, but I'm still, it's gotten worse with the going live, and it seems to be the same people who keep going live. And like I say, 99% of their going live, I'll scroll right past because I know it's nonsensical. But every now and then I'll click on it to be like, okay, let's see what they're saying. And it's so disappointing that they're not saying anything meaningful or even interesting. Or pull out your titty or something if you're a good-looking chick. If you're going to be that boring, man, damn. Just don't say nothing and just walk around doing nothing, Do a skateboard trick and hit your nuts on the rail or something. Something interesting or funny or something, man, if you're going to go live. Just don't go live just because you want to and you have absolutely no content worthwhile. I'm trust me, I know I know you guys are probably listening to this. At least one or two people will hear this and be like, man, fuck him, man. But I'm saying it to help you because you're making a fool out of yourself. Most people that watch that are thinking, what the fuck are they going live for? They didn't say anything. So, anyway, we're going to pause and take a little break. But we'll be right back right after this.
You're listening to a man who's so sexy it's completely ridiculous. Mr. Anthony Scott Dover. Yummy.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. I've had a couple of buddies or, people who I consider buddies of mine who are now political pundits, or at least they think they are political experts. And so I found myself disagreeing with their ridiculous premise. I want to say this because I just thought of this earlier because I could not figure it out. I couldn't figure out why people who seem sensible sometimes say some of the dumbest shit you ever heard in your life. Like, there's a guy who I wasn't particularly friends with, but I was friendly with the guy and his family. And so, when someone I know friends me on Facebook, I usually accept if I know you, and I don't have anything against you. Which most people I don't care. I don't have anything against them, so I usually accept. Sometimes I accept friend requests from people who I don't even know if it's a girl and she's attractive. Even though sometimes they don't even say anything, they just send a friend request and then that's it. That's the last thing you hear of them. From them. But I can understand that. I once sent a girl a friend request on Facebook.